Hi everyone, this is Karen Whooley, and I'm really excited that you are here joining me on today's version of Crochet, Coffee, and Chat. This is going to be an interesting one because part of what we're going to talk about today, I'm actually going to be recording it as I do it. I'm going to be talking about a new program I have for my website, and I want to have a video that goes along with the new program. And so you guys get to hear it first and learn all about it. And I'm also going to ask when I get to that portion of this live video that you ask as many questions as you can so that I can be sure that I answer everything. So the first part we're gonna do our normal introductions and ask me any questions about the week or whatever, and then I'll let you know when I'm going to go into that part. But today is December 9th. I can't believe we're already in December. And if you're watching this video live, make sure you drop into the chat. This is the first time in a long time that I'm streaming to both YouTube and Facebook Live. So if you're in Facebook, make sure that you click on that link that I have there so that I can see who I'm talking to. And if you're on YouTube, you're fine. I see your names. In fact, I just saw that Dawn popped in. Hi, Dawn. Hope you're doing well. And if you're watching this after the fact, make sure if you're on YouTube to hit the subscribe button to find out about the next time I go live. I go live every Wednesday. If you're on Facebook, make sure you've liked my page. It's facebook.com/Karen Whooley Official. And if you like my page, you'll be notified when I go live. And then also I will upload the video to Rumble. So if you're watching on Rumble, make sure you subscribe to my Rumble channel and you'll be notified when the new videos go up. But I really encourage you to watch live. I love interacting with my followers. So, so make sure you do that. Anyway, a couple things first. I finished my sweater, guys. I finished it. It still needs the ends woven in, but all the sleeves are done. I don't know if I can, this is the yoke. I've got 2 sleeves. You can see the tails there. But fortunately, the extra skein of yarn was all I needed. I have about a half a skein left of this yarn. It's done in Barocco's vintage yarn, which is a worsted weight, and I used 2 colors, Tide Pool, and I think it's Oatmeal is the name of this, the color work section. I'm really excited how it turned out. I'm gonna hopefully get it done and blocked this week before the end of the week, and then maybe next week I'll wear it for my live video. But it is definitely my Christmas sweater. But I'm so excited that it's done. It's done. It's done. After the little cat mishap where I had to rip out almost half of the sweater, I was worried that I wasn't even going to get it done for Christmas. So I ended up spending a good portion of 2 afternoons last week to make sure I got it done. Hi there, OM Granny Square. I love your green name. Thank you. Thank you for the color work is so much fun. I learned to knit for 2 reasons. One, to learn how to knit socks. And then secondly was to do color work, because when I was a teenager, I had a Fair Isle sweater that I wanted to duplicate. And it took me forever to learn how. I was in my 30s when I learned how to knit. So color work is really exciting. Thanks, Linda, for the praise on my sweater. I'm really excited. I don't have any crochet projects to show you this week. I'm working on a super secret project that I cannot share until spring. So you won't be seeing crochet this week. But I can show you something I got in the mail that I'm really excited about. It's a technique that I had never seen before. It's from a designer named Sue Perez. She designs a lot, apparently, for Interweave Crochet, excuse me, magazine. And I guess she had been publishing patterns in the magazine using this, and then she finally decided to do a book. But it's called Live Loop Cables in Crochet by Sue Perez. And if you look at these cables here, I don't know if that's kind of the window's kind of shining here. These cables here on the book, they look like knitted cables, but it's actually crochet. It's interesting because she uses live loops like knitters do. If you're a knitter, you know what I'm talking about, live loops. She has interesting charts. Let me see if I can show you just a quick little diagram here that might give you an idea. Okay, here's a good one. I'm going to put it up close right here. But if you look at these right side and wrong side, can you see that? I'm still learning. There we go. See those live loops on the right side where you're not actually finishing the stitch? That's what gives you that knitted look. And she's got some really cool patterns and stitches and all sorts of stuff in here. I'm actually hoping that once I get my super secret project done, that I'll have a little bit of time to go through this book and try some of her technique. The book was published in 2020, so it's brand new. I got mine on Amazon. It was, oh, I can't remember now. I had a gift certificate, so I got it for less, but I want to say it was around $20, maybe $23 for the book. It's, let me see how many pages for you. 173 pages. 173 pages. She's got blocks in here. She's got, let me go to the table of contents. It's probably easier. She gives you an introduction and a getting started. And then she goes into a section on the necessary terms and techniques. And there are things like basic cable terms and live loop stitch terms and stuff like that. And then she talks about how to get started. She gives you, she's got a lot of graphics in here showing you where to put your hook and how to leave something live loop, stuff like that. So yeah, there's a lot here. And then she's got 25 blocks that you can just practice using stitches. And she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 projects. Everything from hats to bowls to neck warmers, mitts, a hat, another hat, headbands, bags, a tea cozies in here, a shawl even with these cables in it, a cowl. She's got a couple scarves in here. So it's really an interesting technique. It was tech edited by my friend Amy Darity. If you're part of the Crochet Guild of America, gosh, my brain just went off. If you're part of the Crochet Guild of America, you might know Amy. She tech edited the book for her. I'm really excited about this. So check it out. I've only seen it on Amazon. It actually came up on my Amazon feed. So that's how I found out about it. I haven't seen a whole lot of marketing for it. So I thought since I got it and I'm really excited about it, I'd share it with you guys. Okay, let's see. Some people have popped in here. Let's see. Elle Shelton, hi. How are you? It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. And then let's see. We've got a couple questions or a couple comments in here. OM Granny Square, I am knitting now after 10 years of not knitting, and just mentioned this week that I hear that what we used to call Fair Isle is now called colorwork. I still call it Fair Isle. I know a lot of people still call it Fair Isle. I teach a class called Fair Isle in crochet. I know Melissa Leitman calls it Crochet Fair Isle. There's a few other teachers out there that call it crochet Fair Isle, even in knitting. Trying to think of her name. I've got her book. There is a knitting designer who has several books on Fair Isle motifs. A lot of people want to change the name to colorwork because they think that The motifs are what Fair Isle is, you know, because they're the motifs that we use in Fair Isle crochet and knitting are, you know, they come from the Fair Isles. But most of us still call it Fair Isle. Some will call it stranded knitting or stranded crochet too. That's another name you'll hear, but it's all the same thing. So yes, I think it is more trendy to call it color work. Yes, absolutely. But yeah, it's really, I mean, I call it Fair Isle. Everybody calls it Fair Isle. I call color work anything that doesn't use the Fair Isle motifs. Let's see, who else what else do I have here? Okay, you love making shawls. The book is really cool. I really am encouraging you guys. I should put the link up. I forgot to get the link. I'll put the link to the book in my show notes so that you can find where to get the book. Let's see, what else? You like shawls and blankets and ponchos. Yes, ponchos are starting to come back. I'm going to be doing a few things with some of my older poncho patterns, so you guys be watching for those. I wouldn't know what it is by any other name than Fair Isle. Yeah, you know, it's true. It's true. That's what everybody calls it. Hi, Anna Louisa. I'm glad you are here. Oh, I could put it in the description box. Yes, I just have to go to Amazon and get the link. So give me a second here. Well, so go ahead and let's see. Got to type it in the box. Hang on here. It's being, my computer is being a little slow. There we go. Ah, it came right up. So let me just grab the link for you. I'm going to give you, I am a affiliate of Amazon, so I'm going to give you my affiliate link if that's okay. But I'd really like to share this with you guys. Okay, so the book is called Live Loop Cables in Crochet. And here is the link. And actually, I forgot that I can show this. Oops, and I can't spell correctly, apparently. So I'm going to change that. Oh. This is what happens when I do things live and don't forget to prep a certain part. There we go. So I'm going to put that on the screen there too for you so you can see it. But yeah, this is the book. It's really cool. So I hope you guys will definitely check it out. You're welcome. You guys are getting the real me when I do these videos. So this is what happens. You know, I think about sharing something, but I forget to pull the links. So, you know, I'm calling it, you know, being in a pandemic situation and my brain is just not there anymore. But anyway, so does anybody have anything they want to share, what they're working on? Have any questions for me before I get started on the details of my new program? Thought I'd get that out there. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome for the link. Is anybody out there watching me from Facebook? I only see people from YouTube here. I didn't know if anybody is definitely using Facebook. I'm going to be testing live streaming to Facebook for the next few weeks to see how much interest there is there. I've been having a lot of trouble with getting people to engage on Facebook. I don't know what it is about Facebook other than maybe their new algorithms and things like that. People just aren't engaging. So I've been using YouTube mostly. But if there's a need out there for Facebook, I'm glad to do the streams to Facebook as well. Yeah, absolutely. You can share this to your Facebook page. I'm definitely going to I want to share this. I'm going to actually, when I finish this video, I get to download it with this new software, and I'm going to be cutting out this beginning portion and probably stuff at the end so that I have the video for the explanation of my new program. So you can definitely share the whole video. And oh, yay, Susan, you're there. I'm glad you joined me. Let's see, I've got a few more comments here. Do I have a lot of crochet books? I have, you can kind of see them in the back behind me. It starts right there with this woman in kind of a gold color. It goes all the way to the right, or it goes to the left, I guess. My Crochet Rock Socks book. Those 5 right there. There's 5 books there. Crochet Rock Socks, A Garden of Shawls, Coastal Crochet, Pineapple Passion, and my newest book is Modern Italian Lace Crochet. All 5 of those are self-published by me, and you can get them from my website. If you purchase them from my well, you can get them at other places too. But if you get them from my website, you get the physical book and the PDF version, and you get the book autographed. And as long as I have some goodie bags left, and I do have a few goodie bags left, you'll get a goodie bag with a stitch marker and a couple coupons and things like that in it if you buy the books from me directly. You can get all of those books on Amazon. Apple Books has them. Kobo, if you're a Kobo user. The only place that doesn't carry them is Barnes & Noble, and well, they might have the print books, but they don't have the digital books because Nook does not allow me to have fixed format, and because my books are so graphic intensive, like most crochet books are, you can't get graphic intensive books for the Nook. So yes, so I do have a lot of books. If you're talking about stitch dictionaries and how-to books like this one that I just shared, the Live Loops, if you haven't watched me before, I am living in a rental right now. We're building a house. We just moved across the state, and all of my how-to books and most of my stitch dictionaries are in storage until we move into our new house next month. I'm so excited. We close on January 13th. So from the 13th to the end of the month, I might be a little crazy in these because we're moving. I might even have to cancel one, but I don't know. I'm trying to keep my schedule for that. But I can't show you much of what I've got as far as my book stash. But I've been collecting since I was 7 years old. I still have my stitch dictionaries and first crochet books that my grandmother gave me back in the 70s. So I have a lot of books. Let's see. We all have to help each other these days. Am I the only one working 4 different things at the same time? No, you're not. I do that all the time. You can always share, and Susan, okay, cool. Okay. Oh yes, I'm very excited. We just got this wild hair to move a little closer to my husband's family who lives here in the Tri-Cities areas of Washington. And so we decided that if we were going to move, we're going to build. And we found a builder that it's actually, it's a subdivision that we're building in, but it's got the house that we've always wanted. And my daughter's getting married next year. So it's big enough for when we have grandkids and people visiting, and because both of us have all our families in California. So except for my husband's sister, and then I have a cousin that lives here in Washington as well. So, but everybody else is in California. So we are hoping for visitors now. Now we've got the room for people to come see us. Okay, anybody else have any questions for me or want to chat about something before I get started? So I'm probably gonna, like, it's gonna seem like I'm putting on a brand new beginning to this. So just so you know. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why thumbnail's not showing, but I'm glad you shared it. Thank you for sharing. I really, I'm just getting started on YouTube, really. I've been doing these live videos for a while, but on and off because of the move and things like that. I started at the beginning of the pandemic, and I'm slowly starting to see people join me. And every week I try to have a topic. So sometimes I don't. I mean, my week before has gone really crazy and I don't have a topic, but I usually try to have a topic. So I'm glad if anybody wants to share. That's terrific. Let your people know. And in fact, I'm going to go ahead and start my my program here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all the comments from my screen right now so that I don't get distracted by those, because I will. You guys will distract me. And then at the end of my spiel, I will open it up for you guys to ask me questions. I mean, you guys can go ahead and chat with yourselves, because once I get through with my spiel, I can set it up so that I'll have space to cut whatever questions that don't apply, or if I'm looking through to see what you guys were asking, you know, while I was doing the video. But go ahead and put your questions in there. I just won't be looking at them at the moment, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Hi, everyone. This is Karen Whooley, and I'm really excited to be here today to talk to you about my new rewards program at Karen Whooley Designs. I'm really excited because you can earn points with every order and a few other things we'll talk about. But as you accrue your points, you'll receive discount coupons starting at $5, and you can earn as much as $50 off any order. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and explain what it's called and how it works, and show you a few screens so that you know what you're looking for. It's called Team Whooleygan, and you guys all know we are the Whooleygan's. Everybody who follows me is Team Whooleygan, and so they're Whooleygan Points rewards. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here right now, and I'm going to go through the facts first, and then I'm going to show you the actual system. So give me a second here to set up the screen share. And let's see. And of course, it's not going to show me that direction. So let's go this way. Hang on, guys. This part's going to get cut. I know it. There we go. Okay, so here is the Team Whooleygan Points facts screen. Oops, okay guys, again, I told you I'm learning the software, so give me a sec. There we go. Okay, so here we are at the Team Whooleygan Points facts screen. First of all, let's talk about what Whooleygan Points are. And whenever you purchase anything, you'll earn Whooleygan Points. And if you get enough points, you'll earn a discount. So how do you earn these points? You earn 1 point for every dollar spent. The more points you accrue, the more your points are worth. So you can keep accruing points. So the first level actually is not on here. I just added it. It is 150 points, you get $5 off. And then 300 points, you'll get 10, 600 points, you get 25, and 900 points, you get $50 off. So for anything you spend, so if you spend $20, you'll receive 20 points. Now, there's other ways to earn these points. And the first way to earn the points is to create an account, and I'll show you that when I actually show you the screens, what to do there. And you'll automatically get 25 points. Now, if you have been a customer of mine since before December 1st, 2020, I have already given you those 25 points. So if you already have an account on Karen Whooley Designs, you automatically got those 25 points. I've already given everybody those. You can refer a friend. And if you refer a friend, for everyone that you refer, you will get 15 points when they actually register for an account on Karen Whooley Designs. Now, if they do register, they will receive 25 points, just like you did when you registered. And then they will also get a free shipping coupon for any physical product they order. So if the first order they make is only patterns, they won't get they can't use the free shipping coupon because right now I'm not currently selling printed patterns. That's something that might happen in the future. But if they order one of my books, they'll get a free shipping coupon for that, and they can use it for that. If I'm doing a yarn sale at some point, they can use the free shipping for when they purchase the yarn, things like that. And then the third way you can earn points is on your birthday. So it's optional. You don't have to do it. But if you put your birthday in on your account screen, and I'll show you that in a few minutes, every year on your birthday, you'll get 20 more points. So just for being a birthday girl or boy that year, you will be able to earn some points. So that's how you can earn the points. And then to sign up, it's automatically connected to your account. So you need to make sure you've created an account. If you've ordered from me in the past and have not created an account, I can't retroactively give you points. So that's something to think about too. So if you're interested and you may not be ordering right away, but you want to set up your account, you'll automatically get 25 points right there. Now, what if you have two accounts? And I do have a few customers like this, but they couldn't remember their login for the first one. And so they created a second one. And so if you have two accounts, go ahead and use my contact form on my website. You just go up here where it says contact, and it will, you can contact me there and write me a note saying, these are my two accounts. And if you can remember the two emails that you used for them, I can easily work with you to combine the two accounts. So if you have 25 points in each one, I can't give you the extra 25 points, but if you have ordered since then any products, I can combine the two accounts. Okay, does that make sense? I hope. And then, can I use Whooleygan Points without an account? Unfortunately, no. If you have to be registered for an account. So if you haven't signed up for an account, you can click on this link, and I'll show you that in just a second. And then also, I make sure that you check my privacy policy because your information is completely safe. I don't share anything. I never sell anything. If you ask me to remove your account, I will remove it. There'll be nothing there. I never see credit cards because of the way I use Stripe. I don't have them save the credit card information, so I never see your credit card information, and no one else can see your information. So everything is tight and secure. Are there restrictions? When you earn enough points for one of the discounts, you'll be given an email to it'll say you've reached 300 points, you've earned a $10 certificate. If you want to get the certificate, they'll send you, just click on the link in the email, it'll automatically activate and send you an email with a discount code for that $10 off. Now, another thing that's not on here is that those points do not expire, and neither will the coupons. So you can save the coupons. The only thing is that you can't use multiple coupons on the same order. So you only get to use it once. If you choose not to get the discount code and you want to wait, let's say you've got 300 points, but you really want the $25 off, you just keep accruing points and then you can get the $25 off, if that makes sense. You can use it. So if I ever have a yarn sale, or if I put my books on sale, or my patterns on sale. So like when you order, let's say when I release a brand new pattern, I always discount it for my newsletter subscribers. If it's on sale, you can still use your discount coupons. The only thing you can't use those coupons for is to purchase gift certificates. And again, you can't combine it with any other coupon. So if I'm putting something on sale with a coupon only, then you are going to have to pick and choose. But if I automatically just reduce the price, you're able to use that discount. Okay, and then how do you track your points? You can see your points balance by logging into your account, and I'll show you that in a second, and clicking on the Loyalty and Rewards tab on the left-hand side of your screen. So that is the points themselves. I'm going to show you how to create your account or where you go to create your account. So if you've ever been to the front page of my website, or any page of my website, you'll see this little button right here that looks like a person. That's your My Account. If you click on it and you're not logged in, it will ask you to log in. And if you don't have an account or a login, that's when you're going to create your account. I'm already logged in, so I'm going to get my main screen here. But when you log in, it's just going to ask you for your name, your email, your shipping address. I'm going to show you your details here really fast. So when you create your account, it's going to ask you for all this information. So I've got my information in here, my email address, my password. This is where you can change your password. But for the birthday points, this is what you want to use. Now, as long as you put the month and the day in, it doesn't matter what year. If you want to put 1900, so I don't know how old you are, that's fine. Or 2000, you know, a year that's not your year, because I know a lot of people worry about that, including myself. Because I have been a victim of identity theft. If you don't want to put the correct year here, that's okay. As long as you put the correct month and day, or you could even just use like May 1st, even if you're a May 15th birthday or whatever. I just need the month and the day for it to activate your points. So make sure that you put in your month and day, and then the year doesn't matter. Okay, so once you've got that all set up, right here on the left-hand side is your loyalty and rewards points section. So you can click on that. And it's coming up. There we go. Now I have an account. I obviously only have the 25 points for having an account, with the system. But here it tells you a lot of things. The first thing it tells you is how many points you have. It'll tell you how you can earn your points. So it's 1 point per every dollar spent. And if you buy a gift certificate, let's say you buy a $25 gift certificate, you will get 25 points for that. You just can't use the discount coupon to purchase the gift certificate. When you register for an account, there's your 25. In your birthday, you get 20 points. And then for every friend that you refer, you get 15. And then here's the details of what each discount reward, how many points you need to do that. So you'll get $5 off any order of $10 or more, $10 off of any order 20 or more, 25 off of anything 40 or more, and $50 off of any order over $75. And then it'll tell you right here, like I registered in the past. The date I gave the points was on the 28th, but I've had an account since my website started. So there you go. Now remember up here I said we can refer a friend for 15 points. So when you go to this page, at the bottom of the page, and actually at the bottom of every page in your account, you'll see this screen where it says you want to earn 15 more Whooleygan points. There's a URL here. This is my URL. If you give this URL that you see on the screen right now to anybody, it's going to give me the points, and you don't want to do that. You want to earn the points. But you can use that link and give it to a friend and just say, hey, Karen's got this new rewards program going on. You'll start with 25 points and get free shipping if you sign up for your first order. And they'll get the 25 points as soon as they register. If they use that link, they will get 25 points and free shipping on their first order. If they only sign up without using that link, they won't get the free shipping coupon. So they have to use your link to get the free shipping coupon. And once they register and they use this link, if they don't use this link, you won't get the 15 points. So you need to make sure that you have that link somewhere, and you can use it in your email. You can just send someone an email if you're on social media and want to share it on your Facebook page or on your Instagram account, or if you do a podcast and want to, and share things like this on that, definitely do it. Anytime someone signs up using your link, you get another 15 points, and you're that much closer to the next coupon level in savings. So that's how this all works. Now, if you decide after a while that it isn't worth it, you just let me know and I can shut you off and I can delete your account, and then you won't get any more points, and you can still order from me. You just, as long as you have an active account with my system, you will always be earning points. If you choose not to use those points, they will always be there. So as long as I have the system activated, and I will have it as long as I have my website the way it's set up, you can, so if in 10 years I'm still doing this and you have, 150 points and you want that $5 coupon to get the next, your next pattern free, or next 2 patterns, get $5 off, go ahead and do it. Nothing expires. So that is how it all works. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to go to my live watchers right now and ask them to ask me questions. So I'll be answering those in a minute here. Just going to go back to my normal screen so I can see things. I'm going to put on the bottom of the screen here the page for the facts. So as I'm talking to people here, we can just, you guys can go to that page and look at everything here. Okay, let's see. Okay, mistakes, oops, bloopers, Roy. Thank you. So will all this website info be available in your description box after? Yes. I'm actually, what I'll do is I will put a link in the bottom of this video on YouTube and Rumble and on Facebook, so that if anybody sees this video after the fact, they will have all that information so that they can just click on the link and see it all. You just updated your account, so you now have a reason to look forward to your birthday. That's great. I'm excited that you're excited for that. Who will benefit for the most? It's people who like to, good question. I'm trying to think of how to answer that question. I think it's a win-win for everybody, because the more you buy from me, the more patterns I can keep producing. But I want to be able to reward you. So by earning points and getting extra points for your birthday or whatever like that, anybody you register or you refer to the system will get free shipping, things like that. It's important to me to find ways to say thank you to all of you. So I know the points are a little high, but I had to figure out my costs for all of this as well. But because you have so many options on earning points, especially ways that are non-monetary, by referring people and on your birthday and just registering for an account, you can easily get that $5 discount and that you can use on any one of my patterns. So I think it's a win-win. I don't do free patterns all that often. The free patterns I do right now are older patterns that I am not going to be re-releasing. So this is a way, I'm hoping that some of my customers will realize that I am trying to help them save some money. And again, I know you have to spend money to earn points more often than not, but I hope that this is a way for you guys to be able to earn some free stuff from me. So there you go. You live in South Africa, but many of my, oh, okay, got you. For the Canadians, I try not to do free shipping that much out of the country. I'm in the United States, so it is difficult right now with the way the postal system works here to ship for free. It costs me so much money. I mean, just to ship a a 6-ounce book costs me over $30 sometimes to Canada, and that's slow boat, the slow boat. So yes, I also sell patterns. I sell books, and then in January you'll start seeing online classes. And so if you purchase, whether it's a virtual class where I do a Zoom class, or if it's I'm going to be having. I think it's going to be February now that I'm going to start a platform where you can take a your own pace kind of class. Like if you want to learn how to crochet socks, you can learn at your own pace. It'll just feed you the information. Those will earn you points as well. And so, you know, my hour-and-a-half classes are $35. So if you purchase the class, you will earn 35 points. And then the other thing is I'm thinking at least twice a year, there might be more, so be watching for this. I will be offering double points weeks, where if you purchase something that week, you'll earn double points. So that includes classes. So if you buy a 4-week class at $75, you'll get 150 points for that. Does that make sense? Yes. Granny Square, yes. It's crazy shipping out of your own country these days. That's why I try to keep free shipping for US. But now that you've brought that up, that's something to think about for my international customers. And I do have a lot of international customers of what I can do to possibly do this. Let's see. What else do we have here? Great books. Would I consider a Zoom crochet along or something of that nature? Oh, yeah. You know, actually, you guys are going to get it first. I'll probably edit this out of the main video, but you guys will get it first here since you're watching it live. I am going to be doing a crochet along in February. Now that you said something about Zoom, I have been thinking about it. If people are interested in that, I might do like an hour-long or a 30-minute quick Zoom call with everybody that wants to be part of that. So I can do that. I do a mystery crochet along every year. I'm not sure when it's going to be in 2021 because the time that I usually do it is February, but I just did one in September and I'm kind of burnt out. And if I do it in September, it's going to hit when my daughter's getting married. So I'm trying to figure out when I'm going to do the crochet along for 2021. But I could definitely add a Zoom content to that no matter what. So let's see. Not free shipping, but maybe a discounted something. Yes, I agree. For my international customers, I might give them an extra discount or something like that. As long as I know when they register, I can actually send them if they use your coupon and they send a note to me and say, I just registered and I live in South Africa like you do, I'll figure out what that coupon's going to be and either give them like maybe a 35% discount on something or something like that. Crochet along would be so cool. Yes, I think a Zoom crochet along would be a lot of fun. And I was actually trying to figure out if I wanted to do that for this little mini crochet along that I'm doing in February. I can't tell you what it is yet because I can't announce it till January. Because it's a pattern that I can't share anything about it yet. So, but yeah, definitely I will talk to, or I'll figure out something to add that to that crochet along. Would you, or have you considered doing a live crochet along instead of Zoom? Are you talking about like live on YouTube kind of, or on Facebook kind of thing? I'm not 100% sure what you're asking there. Meaning I would get on live every week and show what's going on. Is that what you're talking about? Because if that is what you're talking about, I think if that is what you're talking about, I have to think about this for a second. If you're talking about me coming on live every week with a part of the crochet along, I did actually do that with my last mystery crochet along. Every week, the day that I downloaded or I uploaded the pattern so if people could get the second, the first part, the second part. It was a 4-week mystery crochet along. I would come on YouTube and I would actually crochet the first couple rows. It was a shawl. And so when I did the clue 1, I could do more because it was small because it was a triangular shawl. But as the rows got longer, I would do 1 row. And if there was multiple rows for the repeat, I would try to get through at least the first repeat. So if it was a 2-row repeat, I'd get 2 rows done. If it was a 3-row repeat, I'd do the 3 rows. And then the very last clue was the edging for the shawl. And I showed everyone how to do the edging on that day. So that if you go back through my YouTube channel, you should see on the crochet coffee and chat in September. You should see those YouTube so you can kind of see what I did. Yeah. Yes, a lot more people can watch me on Zoom. And I did that on purpose because I knew there were a lot of people who, because I also had a forum going for the crochet along, and I no longer am using that particular forum because it got hacked really fast. But there were a lot of people who didn't join the forum, so I wanted them to have a video that they could see of me working on the pattern and hopefully answering questions as I was working. I know Linda was watching those. So Linda, were those helpful with the crochet along? So yeah, so those are things that I do. There's a lot of new things coming this year. For those of you who don't know me that well, I have been a designer for 22 years now. I sold my first pattern when my daughter was 6 months old, and I have never stopped. I have over 24 books that I've done, whether they're self-published or through Leisure Arts or Annie's. That used to be Annie's Attic, now it's Annie's. I have several books with them. I have a children's book out that you can only get on Amazon called Crochet Projects That Will Hook You. It's actually done for tweens, but I'm finding a lot of adults love that book. Hi, Aria. So, so Brad's mom, are you saying the videos were good for the crochet alongs? That's what I'm thinking you're talking about. And I, over my 22-year career, I have designed, if not 500 patterns, close to 500 patterns. So at last count, it was 450, and that was last December. I have to go and look through what I've added this year, and I can give you an exact number. So anyway, that's me. So you guys know who I am. And if you are watching this video for the first time, I really hope you will subscribe to my channel. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can click on the subscribe button here at the bottom. If you are watching on Facebook, make sure you have subscribed or liked my Facebook page. And my Facebook page, I'm going to put these things up here really fast. So on Facebook, you can follow me on Facebook, and that's Karen Whooley Official. You can follow me on Instagram, and I'm really focusing on Instagram these days. YouTube and Instagram are my 2 places that you can really find me on social media. So you can follow me on Instagram at Karen Whooley. And then my website is KarenWhooley.com. I just did a major update last week, and I think all of the little crazy bugs that I was dealing with, those of you who were with me last week on the video know how stressed I was because the migration was not going well at all. It took 4 days instead of the 6 hours that they told me it would take. And then I spent I probably spent like 6 hours over the weekend fixing all the little bugs that happened with it. So it should be working fine now. But I did want to let you guys know I do have a website, and I have a contact form there that you can always hit and ask me anything. I am the person who answers all the email. So, and I do try to respond to every single person who sends me an email. So if you don't hear from me for a couple of days, give me time to answer, but I do personally answer everything. The other thing you might want to do when you get to my website is subscribe to my newsletter. Right now, because of the holidays and then the move in January, I'm only doing 2 newsletters a month. I've already done my December 1st, December 1. There'll be another one next week. And then once we're settled into our house, it'll probably, I'm hoping 3, if not 4 newsletters a month. I usually share new blog posts, links that I've found. I try to do an educational email where I'm teaching you something at least once a month. That has kind of slipped a couple of the last few months. I think I've only done 1 in the last 3 because of this move. It's been kind of crazy, but I do try to do that as well. And then newsletter subscribers always get a 25% off on any new product. So they get it, or not any new product, I should say, any brand new pattern that I release and any new book that I release. Only newsletter subscribers get that discount. So if you're interested in any of that, let me know or just go ahead and sign up. It's right there on the front page. You scroll down to the bottom and it says subscribe to my newsletter. If you've never visited my site before or haven't in a while, you'll get a pop-up as well that shows you the free pattern. You also get a free pattern when you register for my newsletter. And every single year on January 1st, that pattern changes. So if you've been a subscriber, you automatically get a new pattern. And then for 2021 on January 1st, the pattern will switch to a different pattern. And the pattern that's been free, it's called Limitless, will go as a paid pattern. And you won't be able to get that free anymore. So if you're interested in getting both of those patterns, this year's and next year's, now's the time to subscribe. So I am pretty much done here. I'm going to go back through the comments one more time. Let's see. Oh, you depended on the videos. I'm glad to hear that they help that much. So I'm going to be doing that probably from now on then with all of my my crochet alongs. Going to rewatch to learn about the reward stuff. Awesome, Aria. That'd be great. You're welcome, OM Granny Square. I am so glad to share. And if you have any questions for me, like I said, shoot me an email from my website, and I am glad to answer anything. Oh my goodness. Let's see. The name of the pattern is End of Summer. Yes, that was the last crochet along I did. It's actually on the front page of my website is End of Summer, and you'll see the pattern that I did in the YouTube video. Yeah, the YouTube videos are from September. Let's see what else here. Awesome. Hi, Martha. It's okay. I'm glad you were able to join in and that you thought the YouTube videos were helpful. I honestly thought that too, because a lot of people said that to me. It's just nice hearing it again now as I'm contemplating my next crochet along. So perfect. Anybody else have any questions for me before I go? I've still got about 7 minutes before I have to leave. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can tell you about. I've got so much going on behind the scenes that I can't talk about right now. I'm really looking forward to December being over. Not just for the pandemic, but because after December, actually starting December 26th, I can start talking about a few things that are behind the scenes. So I'm really looking forward to that. I hate it when I'm under contract and can't talk about something. So anybody else? And if you guys are here, I know Martha was one, and I know Linda was one, and Dawn was here earlier. I don't know if she's still watching. If you participated in my Cyber Weekend sale a couple weeks ago, again, thank you very much for supporting my small business. Being a small business, I mean, I've been around the block for a long time, 22 years. There's not a lot of designers who can say they've been around as long as I have. I've seen a lot of designers come and go, and that's because I have followers like you who support what I do, and that's why I wanted to give this rewards program to everyone. to try to find another way that I can give back to my people. So I really appreciate everything you guys have done for me. Yeah, we all want to see the backside of 21. Yes, I agree. I'm so done with 2020 right now. After things are settled after January, please consider something with broomstick lace. Okay, it's been a while since I've done broomstick lace, but you know, I love it. I haven't done it in probably 10 years, but I do love it. So maybe I will actually, even if, would you want like a pattern in broomstick lace? Would you like a lesson in broomstick lace? Because I can do either one. The pattern would take longer, but I could do some lessons on broomstick lace. I could do some video classes on that. So let me know on that. I am okay with not looking at 2020 at all. Yes. Memory wipe. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I hear you, Aria. Okay, so basically you would want to learn how to use the broomstick lace. Is that what you're telling me? You have an infinity scarf that uses it that I want to try. So is that you're talking about the broomstick lace? I have two people telling me about something. So yeah. I can do that. I'll put that on the list when I get off the call here to look at, to learn. The video classes sound great. Okay, I'm going to be doing a lot more with Zoom in the new year. And so you'll definitely see me starting to schedule classes for that. I also am working on, for those of you who are new, I am working on a platform on my website as well that will allow you to do classes that are self-paced. I might, when I first launch the class, like if I do a sock class, let's say, because that is one that's on the schedule to be released. When I do my sock class, when I first launch it, the first 4 weeks of that class, anybody who signs up before that first 4 weeks starts will get a weekly Zoom call with me. But then once those first 4 weeks, anybody who joins the class after the class starts, it'll be self-paced. So that's what I'm going to do. I may offer, office hours or things like that where people can come in on Zoom and ask me questions about the classes they're taking as well. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes that I'm just not ready to put out there yet. I'm just trying to get everything all scheduled, and it's all hinging on when we get moved into our house. So the first ones will be in February. So there you go. You've tried to learn previously. The broomstick lace, it's very easy to get twisted around. So I will definitely put that on my list as a class to develop. It may not be right away, because I have to develop it as a class in order to be able to teach it. I can't just jump on and I need to have a structure of how I'm going to teach. But if in the future too, if I do office hours, I may have options where if you're working on a project and it's not mine, I can, as long as you tell me where you got the pattern and I can get a hold of the pattern, I might be able to help you with stuff like that as well. So I'm a teacher. I'm a daughter of a teacher. I'm the daughter-in-law of a teacher. So my students are important to me, and I always want to help them as much as I can. So, okay, well, I've got about a minute left, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know. You can go to my website again at KarenWhooley.com. Use the contact form. You can always leave a message to in the comments below this video, whether you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, or if you're on Rumble. Once I get this up on Rumble, you can take a look at it all. So I'm going to sign off. If you guys have anything else, or if you guys have something that you'd like me to talk about in the future, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you guys all next week. Thank you so much and have a great rest of your week. Bye, everyone. Have a good day and a good week.